Paul, what's the difference between a bespoke architect designed house and an off-the-shelf house that, you know, there's some set plans and you basically just choose from, you know, A, B, C, D and maybe make a few changes to the sizes of the rooms?
It's a good question, one that a lot of people would like to know the answer to. So in Perth, where we're working, most houses are from builders. They're builders' houses or project homes, there's different names for it. Only maybe 3 or 5% of houses are actually designed by architects, right? And you know, there's nothing wrong with the project homes. They're actually very good value, but an architect will design you a bespoke house for that site and for you and your family, right? So the project homes and builders' homes have been designed. They're often a generic house that's put on multiple sites. So but somebody has designed them. So there's a built-in cost, and they've worked out the pricing very well, so they can tell you what they're going to cost. But generally they're quite generic for the site. Whereas what an architect will do is design you a house for that site and for your particular needs, and your brief, if you like, your family, the family that's going to live there into the future, and your lifestyle. And look, I'm a trained architect, so I'm a little biased towards that. But I don't understand why more people don't come to architects for that service. Of course, there's a fee for that service, but the whole thing is quite transparent. This is what we charge for the project, and then the building cost will be a separate cost. Whereas a project home or a builder's home has all of that already built into it. It's been designed. They've incorporated that design into the cost of it. It's probably they've worked out the cost very well, so they know what it's going to cost.
And so, if someone takes that off the plan, or that pre-designed house that a builder might have, and they've built 20, 40, 100 of them already, is it possible for someone to feel like that is a good family home, that they're going to be happy with it? Or
I'm sure that 95% of people choose their homes that way. So again, there's nothing wrong with it, and it's generally very good value, and they're well built. In the construction of those level homes in Perth is still very well built. I think what an architect does, what I'm looking for, is to respond to the site, and the site can be whatever that means. It can be a suburban block in a suburb, or it can be a site somewhere out in the country or down south. But when I'm looking at the site, I'm looking at where the sun's coming from, where the shadows are, where the prevailing winds are, where the views are, where the neighbours are overlooking. And we design the house to suit all of that. And we design the house to suit you and your particular family. And that might be an older couple that are looking to downsize, or it might be a young family that are going to have to grow into the house as they go along. So an architect should consider all those things. So it is just a bespoke house for that site and that client.